Ethiopia has a smaller share of its people who have access to electricity than most other African countries, and a much smaller share than most other countries around the world. About half of the people in Ethiopia are wired for electricity. In 2011, Ethiopia began building a dam on the Blue Nile. When it is finished in 2023, it'll be the largest hydroelectric dam in Africa. The concrete structure will rise 145 meters or 475 feet and make a reservoir that will cover 1,874 square kilometers or 724 square miles of land, which is about the size of Houston, Texas. When you add up the height of the spillways and turbines, the whole project will be 145 meters tall. It'll be called the Grand Ethiopian Renaissance Dam, and it should help Ethiopia make more than twice as much energy as it does now. If everything goes as planned, GERD will bring in a new era and help lighten the mostly black terrain that can be seen in nighttime photos of Ethiopia. In the above image from the Sumo NPP satellite, notice how dark Ethiopia is compared to the bright light trail along the Nile River in Egypt. According to data from the World Bank, everyone in Egypt has access to electricity. In addition to making electricity, the Great Ethiopian Renaissance Dam is expected to reduce the damage caused by seasonal floods in Sudan, increase food supplies in Ethiopia by making irrigation water more reliable, and make other dams further down the Nile last longer by collecting sediment. All of these benefits should happen in addition to GERD's main job, which is to make electricity. But because the dam will change how the water flows in the river, it is possible that it will affect the millions of people who live and farm further downstream in Egypt and some parts of Sudan and use water from the Nile. The following photograph of the Great Bend of the Nile, which was taken in its natural color, shows how important the river is to the Egyptian people. Near the riverbanks, in a small area, you can find 95% of Egypt's land that can be used to grow crops. Over the past 10 years, GERD has been in the works, and it is almost done. The process of filling the reservoir started in 2020, and it's expected to take anywhere from a few years to 10 years, depending on the